Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I want to talk about the myth that Capricorns are emotionless robots. There are a lot of people who think that Capricorns are just so emotionless. We don't know how to feel things. We don't care about other people. And it's really hard for us to make connections, which this is so far from the truth. This is one of the biggest myths of a Capricorn, and it's definitely something that is completely false. If no one else has told you, let me be the first to let you know. Capricorns are not emotionless. Capricorns actually feel emotions extremely deeply, and we are extremely sensitive. But a lot of people don't know these facts about Capricorns because a lot of the people who are saying these negative things about us have never really even dealt with a Capricorn, or they haven't dealt with many Capricorns. They're just basing what they're feeling and what they're thinking off of one interaction or even hearsay. Some of these things are not even based in facts. Realistically, we cannot base our perception of a whole zodiac sign based off of one person or maybe even a couple people that you've encountered. In life, realistically, you are not going to encounter people with the same personality, even if they are a part of the same sun sign. There are so many different aspects to what makes up a person's personality and how they deal with everyday life. This is why it is not always a good thing just to make assumptions before you actually get to know a person and you just deem them a type of way before you even have had a conversation with them. I mean, does that really even make sense to judge someone when you really don't even know what's going on in their mind? No two Capricorns are going to be the same. Get to know who people are from the inside and not just judge them solely on their zodiac sign or what you've heard other people say about them. It is very important for you to have your own mind and for you to be able to use your own critical thinking skills in order to come up with a perception about somebody, whether it's positive or negative, because I'm not saying every interaction that you may have with the Capricorn is going to be positive, but give them a chance. Give people a chance to prove themselves before you just throw them to the back burner and just think they're a type of way before you have actually gotten to know them. Now, I will say that when it comes to Capricorns, we are not emotionless, but we definitely know when to turn on and when to turn off our emotions. We have good discernment when it comes to figuring out who to share our emotions with and who not to share our emotions with, because in reality, not everyone deserves reactions out of you, or not everyone deserves to see emotions from you, especially when you are being vulnerable. And Capricorns are not the type of people who will just spill our emotions out to people or tell you how we're feeling just because you're you. Capricorns have to have a deep bond with someone and have to feel comfortable around the person who we are going to be sharing our emotions with. And so this is probably why a lot of people may think that Capricorns are emotionless, because we are able to turn them off until we are able to be comfortable with someone that we can actually express ourselves with and share those emotions with. And being this way should honestly not be seen as strange behavior. You don't have to express your emotions and how you're feeling to strangers. You can do this with people who you are comfortable with. And like I said, people who you have built bonds with. There's nothing wrong with that. And not everyone deserves to see emotions or be able to have the power to pull negativity out of you if you are feeling negative emotions. Not everyone deserves to experience that vulnerable side of you, because some people will actually take advantage of you being vulnerable, and nobody knows this better than Capricorns. Capricorns honestly don't want to be seen as weak, or we don't want to be seen as not having control of our emotions. Being in control of how we're feeling in public and around other people is something that Capricorns have mastered. Now, I'm not saying that we don't feel emotions deep inside, because at the end of the day, we are human like everyone else. Capricorns feel things, and we can be extremely sensitive in certain situations. And so in order to protect ourselves at the end of the day, we just kind of pull back and we keep those things deep inside of us until we're able to release them, whether it's by ourselves or with other people that we trust. Either way is going to come out, but not everyone sees that side of a Capricorn. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you don't have to be vulnerable and show your emotions to everyone. So just because you may have had an interaction that was not that positive with the Capricorn doesn't mean that we all are emotionless, or we're all cold, or we're just empty inside. That is not the case. Get to know people before you judge them. Get to know how they are on the inside, and get to know them as a person and not just their zodiac sign. Get to know them from deep within before you cast your judgment, because things like that could be extremely dangerous. First off, you never know what somebody is going through, and for you to put a negative connotation on them just because of how you are feeling is not always the best thing to do. So have grace, have mercy on people, be able to discern when somebody is just having a bad day, or be able to see if that's just a character flaw of a person, because having bad days is a real thing. So you may catch a Capricorn or any person, any zodiac sign having a bad day. So you cannot base their whole life off of that one interaction, or if they're caught in their feelings that one time. So just get to know people, be open, and keep in mind that no matter the zodiac sign, no two people are going to be the same. So base your perception of other people on your reality and not some kind of fantasy that you want them to be. So let's debunk that myth that Capricorns are emotionless robots, because we're not. We have feelings. We care about other people. We love other people, and we love building connections with people. And we like expressing ourselves in healthy ways into people who we trust. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. All right, so down below, let me know what you guys think about this topic. Have you heard that Capricorns are just emotionless and we don't know how to express ourselves? What do you guys have to say about that in the comment section down below? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.
Try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck, I know it's all up. Everything good, keep the vibe.